morning everyone, and welcome this Wednesday morning to another Hit the Ground Running with myself, Tom, club manager at Anytime Fitness in Halesowen. So this is our second one this week, so a massive hello and welcome to all of you guys that are tuning in and all of you guys that will be tuning in at a later day and time. Hopefully you've been tuning in to our other live workouts this week. Yesterday with Mia, legs, bums and tums, which was awesome. And hopefully today, which I'm pretty sure you're going to be, we're going to be burning some calories. We're going to be having a little bit of fun in the process as well. Yes, it's first thing in the morning, but again, we can get up, move, and get ready for the day ahead. So we've got 5 exercises again this morning. So for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, I'm just going to quickly recap on the format of the workout itself. So we've got 5 exercises every single time we do a hit the ground running workout, and those 5 exercises combined are going to challenge your whole body. So we've got some core in there, we've got some legs, we've got some upper body holds, again full body. So with that in mind, I'm going to pretty much show you each exercise individually, and then we're going to get into the actual interval training itself. So for you guys training at home, there's 3 different levels dependent on your fitness ability or fitness levels. So during the workout, we're going to do an interval of 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. But for you guys at home that want to change a little bit more, or even want to do this workout again, which you can do tomorrow, day after, whenever you see fit, you can up and increase those intervals to 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest, and then even for our more advanced listeners and those that are tuning in, 50 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. So the whole workout itself can be adapted to your fitness level, but right now, and in these live workouts, it's going to be 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. So hopefully with all that in mind, we're ready to go. We've got a drink at hand to keep hydrated throughout the workout. You've got a little bit of space. Again, I mentioned on our previous workout that you don't need a lot of space to do these workouts, guys. This is why we're doing them, so you guys can do them at home in the comfort of your own home. So all we're going to do is just a bit of a pulse raiser. Okay, so we're just going to little jog on the spot. Just looked out this morning and the weather's awful, but going nowhere at the minute. So nice workout this morning to get you started. So just a nice little jog, nothing too much. And all we're going to do is slowly bring the knees up that little bit more. Excellent. I'm going to show you from the side. All we're going to do is kick back on the spot. So standing position. Just going to bring our heels up to our bum. Get the blood pumping around the body, especially in the legs. Super. So all we're going to do is go nice and wide. We're just going to slowly lean out to the side. Really open up the groin. And all I want you to do with your arms is slowly come down just past the knee. If you can, okay, go that little bit more to the ankle. But if we are, just make sure we stick in our bum out, okay? Take that pressure off the lower back. Allows you to get down a little bit more for that extra stretch. Excellent. So now we're going to go into a lunge. Now, dependent on your flexibility and balance, coordination, all these fitness components, okay, you're just going to take a step out. It's going to depend on how low you go. So, or ideally, I want that back knee touching the floor. We want to push off our front leg, okay? You can put your hands on your hips, hands on top of your shoulders. I prefer to keep them on hips, okay? Good stable base. And all you're going to do is push off on your front leg, down, and push off. Okay, if you can't get down that low, just take a step forward, slight bend in your knee, slight bend at the back, whichever's more convenient for you. All you want to do is just warm up, okay? All the little muscles, tendons, ligaments, everything around our knee joint, because we are going to be doing some low body exercise as well. And nothing too much. Again, we're just warming up. Get a little bit of blood pumping. And back to a gentle jog. So we're going to go into a squat now. Hip width apart, slightly wider. What we're going to do is go in our lowest squat possible. So again, just keep the chest up, looking as high as you can. Okay, with your hands, you can keep your hands here, on your head, on your shoulders, whichever's more convenient. What I want you to do is as you come up, just bring your hips forward and go onto your toes. You're just going to come up onto your toes. Hips forward. Okay, so you've got that little bit of a reach, overhead reach. Okay, be careful not to go too far. Get them hips forward. 2 more. 1, 2. Awesome. So, little jog on the spot. All we're going to do now, okay, is hip width apart. Okay, arms nice and wide. And we're just going to go 1 over, 1 under. So we're alternating our shoulders. So work at a decent speed, slight bend in the elbows. Really open up your chest. And exactly the same now, but we're going alternating high and low. So just swings of the arms. All the way up, all the way to the bottom. Awesome. That's great. So, have a quick sip of your drink. Keep hydrated. So the exercises that we're going to be doing this morning, okay, are lunges. So lunges, really good low body exercise. Do require that core stability and balance to be able to pull them off. But again, it's all about progression. So, as we did in the warm-up, a lunge, okay, down and pushing off your front leg. Now you'll see I haven't got my mat again, okay, it's just to the side in case I need it. But if you guys have got a rug, a mat, even a cushion if you like, okay, for your knees, absolutely fine. So we're going to be going into lunges. Now if you do want to challenge yourself a little bit more, okay, and this is with caution, you'll do a plyometric lunge. So we jump and pause at a lowest point. Okay, you'll notice my knee isn't touching the floor, okay? Ideally, you do want to try and keep that little bit of distance, okay, to add a little bit more resistance on there as well. So the back knee, I'd probably say 1 inch or 2 off the floor, okay, but if you really need to, for that stability, touch the knee and drive forward. Then, we're going to go into narrow squats. So, you'll have your feet closer together, and all you'll do is squat down and up. Okay, it's just a little variation of a squat. Okay, can be a little bit more tricky, but because our legs are closer together, okay, it just throws us a little bit more off balance. We've really got to use that core a little bit more, okay, and a little bit more around the lower thigh. Then we're going to go into star jumps. So star jumps, pretty self-explanatory. We all love the star jump. Okay, arms up and legs out. If you're really struggling with those, just alternate. Okay, just kick a leg out, reach as far as you can over the opposite side. A little bit like step aerobics. Yeah, all the way over and kick out. Okay, again, work at your own level, work at your own base fitness. So then we go into an inchworm. So with an inchworm, all we're going to do, if you tune into my workouts before, I've included these in a warm-up. So all you're going to do, palms on the floor, you're going to crawl all the way out, and you're going to crawl all the way in to a standing position. So I'll show you from the side. So we're going to go down, stick the bum out. My hands are flat on the floor, or at least get fingertips. And all we do, we slowly crawl all the way out. Okay, you'll notice my knees are always a little bit off the floor. Okay, and just push in and reach up. Okay, inchworms. So our fifth exercise is going to be our plank hold. So with those that are tuning in with a good base of fitness, okay, should be familiar with the plank hold. plank hold is really good stabilizing exercise for your core. Okay, it brings other muscles into play as well for that stability aspect. And all you're going to do is just hold that position. So there's two different ways you can do the plank. You can either do them on your toes, or you can do a kneeling plank. Okay, either one, you'll get the same benefits. But if you can progress to a plank on your toes, then that's great. Okay, it just adds that little bit more uncomfortable nature to the exercise, which means your body's got to work a little bit more harder. So you go onto your elbows, onto your toes, literally keep the core nice and tight, and all you want to do then is look forward. Okay, it looks easier than what it is. You're just going to hold and squeeze. Okay, and again, it's going to be for 30 seconds. But all you got to do then is just drop your knees to the floor, nothing else. Look forward, and you should already be at 45 degrees when you're kneeling. Okay, so those are the exercises, guys. We're going to get straight into it. Okay, we're doing 3 rounds, so a combined 15 minutes with around about a minute to 2 minute rest in between rounds. Okay, we're going to get straight into it, guys. So have a quick sip of your drink if you need to, and we're going into lunges to start. Here we go. So this is our lunges now. So again, we've got 3 rounds. So take a step out, drop that back knee. Excellent. Move an inch. Keep going. 2, 1, and rest. Nice 30-second rest. So now we're going to go into those narrow squats. So those narrow squats, leave about a foot width in between. Okay, and again from the side, you're going to stick your bum out, keep your chest up, and all you're going to do, exactly as you would with a normal squat, and stand. All right, really open up the hips on the way up to the top and squeeze your glutes. Here we go. So you can use, okay, a settee or something else as a reference point behind, so your bum would just touch the top. Okay, just give you that little bit of support when sitting down. It's effectively a sit down, stand up exercise. Okay, that's basically what the squat is. Good, keep it going, come on. And relax. Excellent. So now we're going into those star jumps. Just add a little bit of heart pumping, bit of conditioning. So here we go. Got 15 seconds. So again, just remember that alternative. Okay, kick out. You can go with both hands up to the top. Okay, or you can go single with an exaggerated reach. Okay, here we go. So nothing too complicated, just a star jump. Do as many as you possibly can. And you haven't got to kick out as far with the legs. Just a short kick out, short bursts. Excellent, super. Whew. So now we go into those inchworms and planks. So the inchworms, again, just make sure you've got a little bit more space for this one. You can either go across the room, that way, that way. As long as you've got that space and you can do it comfortably. So again, from a standing position, hip width, just like you would with a standard squat. All you're going to do is kneel down, crawl all the way out, as low as you can, crawl all the way back. Okay, here we go. And then just crawl. Yeah. Good. So you're just crawling out. Excellent. One more. Superb. And shake it off. So we've got our plank hold to finish now. Okay. So we just get down into the plank position on the forearms. Remember, 2 variations: a kneeling plank, or you can go on the toes. Okay. I'll also show you a little bit more of an advanced one that you can do also. Here we go. So down into that position now. Okay, on the toes. Okay, from here, head forward, and we just hold. Now, if you want to challenge yourself a little bit on this one, just place one foot on top of the other. Okay, less points of contact on the ground, the more difficult it will be to stabilise a fixed position. You're just going to hold that position now. Come on, nearly there. And rest. Awesome, guys, well done. That's 1 round complete, 2 more to go. Oh, how are you all doing this morning? Awesome. Joanne, trooper, back on nice and early this morning. Awesome, guys. I noticed we hit quite a few views on Monday, which is fantastic. That's my interval timer saying to have a rest, which we are. So yeah, as I said, it's really important, not just with these workouts on a Monday and Wednesday with myself, but it's just as important to work at your own pace as well. You know, use those progressions if you feel confident and comfortable. I think that's the one word that everybody needs to be within a fitness environment, or within, you know, doing these kind of workouts or any workout in general. It's just that, it's having that confidence that you can do it. Believe me, you can do it. Okay, there's regressions there, progressions, to make you all comfortable, and these explanations that I'll give you as well will help with that. But only you can do it, guys. Just get up, move, even if you integrate these workouts further down the line. But you know, even if you can only do 1 round, it's better than nothing. So, but we're doing 3 rounds, and on that note, we're going to do a second one. Same exercises, 30 seconds work, 30 seconds rest. But again, you can repeat this at a later date. 40 seconds work, 20 seconds rest. Okay, so we're going straight into it again then with the lunges. Here we go. That's it. So you can, if you want to, add plyometric lunges into this now. Much more difficult, require a little bit more balance. Okay, again, be careful with these. Don't want to be falling into your settee or your window. And relax. Awesome. That's it. That's excellent. So now we're going into a narrow squat. So we're going a little bit closer with the feet. Here we go. 15 seconds. So then all we're going to do then is just drop and then stand. Over time, your hip flexibility will increase, your knee joint flexibility. But just go down as far as you possibly can. And again, just use the reference point if you need to behind. Okay, just to sit on. Or could possibly get away with using my TV stand there. Use anything you can. Okay. And relax. Excellent. Just shake it off. Okay. Star jumps coming up. Again, you can use that variation as well. Okay, or we can just go into standard star jump. Last couple of seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep it going. Quick time. Star jumps or anything when you're moving quick always looks funny on a live video. Warp speed. Keep it going. Remember that variation if you need to at any point. Don't be afraid to do it halfway through. And rest. Super. We've got insurance coming up. What's that? Oh, fantastic. So Joanne's involving her kids in this live workout, which is super. Hello to you all. So I mean, guys, this kind of fitness is for everybody. There's no reason why everyone can't have a go. Again, the main thing is just to get up and move. So what we're doing now is inchworms. We're just going to go onto the floor, crawl out, and crawl back. So touch some toes on the way up, toes and out. And excellent. And relax. Excellent, excellent. So now we're going to plank hold to finish the round off. Okay. Couple of seconds. Can we get a sip of a drink in there? 10 seconds. Then we get this plank hold done. Remember, there's a couple of options now. Here we go. So straight into that plank position on the toes. Again, you can drop to the knees for a half plank, kneeling plank, and then one foot on top of the other to add difficulty. It's really important our hips don't sag or don't cook too high. Just really keep your abs nice and tight. Look forward and just hold and squeeze. Squeeze all those muscles together. Excellent. That's super. That's 2 rounds done this morning. One more to go.
Activity completed.
There we go. And if any of you are wondering what format I'm using, in the previous lockdown we had, forgot how many lockdowns we've had now, I'm sure everybody has, it's virtually been a year. But pretty much within that, we was doing a lot of Tabata workouts, which was 20 seconds work, 10 seconds rest. And I was using a Tabata app. But for this one, I'm using interval timer, which is pretty cool. I'll quickly show you just while we're on our rest. So I don't know if you can see that. It's not very clear because of the lighting, but it's pretty easy to use. You can, in the top corner, customize. I don't think you'll be able to see that, but you get the idea. You can pretty much format any routine, and you can add rounds on there. Pretty much add. You do get quite a few advertisements on there as well, but obviously when it's in use, you don't get those. So you can even add music at the bottom. So yeah, it's a pretty cool app. It's free, so everyone can use it. But especially during these workouts, if you do them at a later date, especially if you do the more advanced of 40 seconds or 50 seconds work, then yeah, that's all cool. So I just thought I'd show you that. Right then, 3rd round. Here we go. So going straight into those lunges. Are we ready? So 3rd round now, last one. Get into those lunges. Excellent. Again, you can try a variation if you want to. That's it, just kick back. Same form applies even when you're doing the jumps. Shake it off. So getting into those narrow squats now. Okay, what I want you to try and do with this one, okay, Just keep your arms nice and tight. Then when we go into a squat position, we keep our arms here. And when we come up, we punch the air. Then back down, punch. Okay? So we're going to try and use those arms a little bit more in the last part. Here we go. So narrow squat, punch the air. Super. This is good work. Keep it going. Last 5 seconds. Remember, this is slightly different to a normal squat. Okay, we go a little bit narrow with the legs. Different emphasis on the legs as well. So go into star jumps now. So you've got that alternating. Or you can even do both arms if you want to. Okay. Here we go. 10 seconds. If you haven't got time, quick sip of your drink if you're quick. Keep hydrated. Here we go. Come on, let's go. That's it. Really reach up. Your hands should be all the way here. One continuous motion. 10 seconds. Come on. Give me your best now. Give me your best. 5 seconds. And rest. Shake it off. Awesome work. Awesome work. So inchworms and planks to finish. Definitely working up a little bit of the sweat now. Here we go. 10 seconds. So 1 of 2 sessions for me today. On a little bit later on. Gotta get it done. Here we go. Get with the part. Right to the top. I think I counted 4 last time. Might have even been 5. Okay. It's always good. Okay. I always like a little bit of healthy competition, even with myself. Nothing wrong with that. Okay. But whenever you do these exercises, just have a little bit of an idea. Count how many reps you're doing. Just beat it by 1. Every little round, beat it by 1 if possible. Okay. Obviously, we don't want you to push yourself that much that you're at risk of injury, but just adds that bit of motivation in there as well. As I said, always like a challenge, bit of healthy competition, even with myself. So certainly something to integrate into your workouts just to keep them fresh as well. So we're going into plank. Here we go. So you're just going to hold that now. Again, make it more difficult. Place 1 foot on, or you can go kneeling plank. Come on, come on. Hold it out, hold it out. Last 5 seconds. Come on, come on. Even if you have to drop to your knees. Come on, 3, 2, 1. Wow, super. Great stuff. Great stuff, guys. Whew. Really good. Really good. Just have a walk around. Don't sit down. Stay still, just yet. Keep moving around. So that's a solid 15-minute workout. Obviously, with your rest times in between, looking at more at 20. But again, workouts haven't got to be long and tedious. Okay, just effective in a short time frame. Push yourself more, okay, and the chances are you'll be able to do less. Okay, it's all about just keeping consistent and doing things efficiently and effectively. Okay. So all we're going to do is just a little bit of a cool down. Just bring the heart rate all the way down. Okay. So all we're going to do is get into a lunge position. Again, you can use a cushion if you need to. What we're going to do is just slightly lean forward with our forward knee or forward leg. And just open up this area here of the hip. Just going to lean forward. Just open up this hip here. What we're going to do is just reach over. Just a little bit of a reach, just really stretch up. Now we're going to swap over. Oh, that's my balance. Take a stretch again. Open up this area of the hip. And then we're going to reach over. Excellent. So now we're getting to box position. Okay. From here, all we're going to do is place one arm underneath, so through the gap between your arm and your knee. And we're just going to reach over. We're just going to drop to the floor. I'm just going to reach and drop. And up. And same again. And then back into that lunge position. One hand on the inside leg, okay, forward leg. What we're going to do is reach up, look at our highest point, and we're just going to hold that position there. So this arm is flat on the inside leg. And back down, okay? Exactly the same again. Awesome. So, in a leaning position, place one arm across. I worked really hard this morning. Just prepares your body for the day ahead. Just get up and move. Awesome. So standing position now. Okay. All we're going to do is put one foot in front of the other with the toes facing the ceiling. Just going to bring our toes towards us and bend the leg that's obviously closer to you. We're just going to drop the hips in. Again, keeping them toes up against the floor and get a good stretch all the way at the back of the leg, all the way behind the knee, in the calf, all the way down to the ankle. Just going to hold that position there. And we're going to do the same again. So you're just going to sit into it. A bit tighter on this side. And what we're going to do then, last one, stick your bum out. Just going to bring the fingers just past the knees. As we reach down, our hips are going to come up, so we're looking forward. So this is just an isolated stretch just on those hamstrings. Hamstrings are really important to keep stretched, especially during the lockdown period. There is going to be times where we sit down longer than maybe what we normally do, especially if we're furloughed or not at work or can't get out. It's really important to stretch those hamstrings throughout the day as well. Or again, just get up, have a walk around the house, do something for a couple of minutes, and up to the top. So look, everybody, fantastic once again. Okay, it's our second one this week. Chilling tomorrow, okay, for another live workout. We've got on Friday, we've got on Saturday. So we've got plenty more for the remainder of this week. It's been a pleasure, as always, to connect up with all of you guys this morning and do a bit of exercise. So whether this is your first of many workouts today, or this is your only one, whatever you're doing is great. Just get up, move. It's good for your body. It's good for your mind. And it's all stay positive and keep safe during this difficult time. Joanne, I'm going to finish on a positive. I've just seen your comment. I don't think the comment come through properly. So yeah, I did think that. And those of you that are tuning in, have a little read. You'll have a chuckle yourself. So Joanne, big shout out to you once again. Absolute trooper. And for those of you that are tuning in, fantastic. So once again, have a lovely day. The weather's not too great outside, so it might be a day definitely to stay indoors. But on that note, look forward to seeing you next Monday, 8 a.m. for another Hit the Ground Running with myself, Tom. Okay, have a great day, guys. Take care. Enjoy.